testified that Mr. Mabungu Ntuli, it's your uncle from the maternal side.
Bathi wena ke uthe umnumzana uMabhungu Ntuli umalume wakho wakubomama.
Yeah, malume wami.
Yes, he is my uncle.
Do you still maintain that you don't know accused number 5?
Ngabe usamile kwinkulumo yakho ethi awumazi umsola wesihlanu?
Or that there's no family relationship, I'm sorry, between you and accused number 5?
Oh, isilungiso nje kuphela ukuthi akukho kuhlobana phakathi kwakho nomsola wesihlanu.
Into engayisho ngathi umsolo wesihlanu umzala wami.
What I said, it is as follows. Accused number 5, he is my cousin.
So now you do concede that he is your cousin, accused number 5?
Bathi akuvuma ke manje ukuthi umsola wesihlanu ke umzala wakho.
Mayithi umshushisi ngiyakuvuma angimqondi ukuthi usho ukuthini ngoba yimi engitshela yena ukuthi unumber 5 umzala wami. Mayithi ngiyakuvuma ngazi ukuthi ngivuma kubani ngoba yimi engitshela yena ukuthi unumber 5 umzala wami.
I don't understand when you are saying that I'm conceding that accused number 5, he is my cousin. And bear in mind, I am the one who is informing you, not
Yes.
telling you that accused number 5 is my cousin.
Yes. This confirms the proposition that was put by Advocate Nisi during the cross-examination of Lieutenant Colonel Stein on the 31st of July 2023 at page 35, line 21. Advocate Nisi, thank you, sir. That was just background about this whole chart. Mr. Mngube does say that indeed he knew Mr. Mabungu Ntuli because they were staying together and Mr. Mabungu Ntuli was accused number 5's uncle. And accused 5 would come and visit Mr. Mabungu Ntuli.
Bathi kukhona inkulumo eyashicilelwa la enkantolo ngelanga la nge-31 ngenyanga kaJulayi ngomnyaka ka-2023 kwikhasi lesi-35 ekumuqa wesi-20 la umnumzana kade ekhuluma khona umnumzana umnisi bekabuza ke imibuzo kumnumzana uStein athi ngiyabonga ke mnumzana lokho nje bekwenza isiqiniseko sendabuko yabo noma mhlawumbe lenkulumo umnumzana ke umncube uyasho khona njalo yena ukuthi empeleni yebo uMr Mabungu Ntuli uyamazi umnumzana uMabhungu Ntuli ngoba kade behlala bonke futhi umnumzana uMabhungu Ntuli kade kuumalume kaMsola wesihlanu and futhi bekatsho ukuthi ahambe umvakashela yena ke umnumzana uMabhungu Ntuli.
Lalela.
I am listening.
And furthermore, during the cross-examination of Constable Caesar Zungu on the 7th of September 2023, at page 26, line 8, Mr. Zungu testified as follows, and I then got inside and asked Gwabini, and then he took out a phone. I think he was calling, but I did not know who he was calling. I would not say as to who was there or who was not there. The others were already out. He kept on calling and said that they are not answering their phones. He then came in and spoke to someone. I think that person is related to accused 4. He then said Mzala is not answering his phone. I think he was referring to accused 5.
Kukhona futhi enye inkulumo eyashicilelwa la enkantolo ngelanga la nge-7 kwinyanga kaSeptember nyanga yesi-9 ngomnyaka 2023 kade ngikhuluma khona ke inkulumo le yakhulunywa uye kumnumzana uZungu wathi yebo ke yena kwahamba ngena ngaphakathi bese wafika ngaphakathi wabuza kuGwabeni noma buza uGwabeni uGwabeni sothatha ucingo lwakhe ucaba ukuthi uGwabeni bekashayela ucingo eshayela ke umuntu kepha bayangayazi ukuthi ushayela bani ucingo ngeke asho futhi ukuthi ubani kade bemshayela ke ucingo futhi kade angekho lapha noma kade akhona lapha noma kade angekho futhi abanye kade bekhona behlezi ngaphandle yena ke waqhubeka wenza washaya ucingo eshayela ke ufonela umuntu mhlawumbe emshayela ke ucingo esho khona njalo kepha washo ukuthi lo muntu kade amshayela ucingo bekangaliphenduli ucingo lwakhe bese ke ngemuva kwalokho bese wakhona omunye ongenayo wakhuluma naye washo ukuthi ucanga ukuthi mhlawumbe lo muntu uhlobene naye komsola wesine ucanga ukuthi mhlawumbe lapho kade ekhuluma ke ngomzala ukuthi uye kade angaphenduli ucingo lwakhe ucanga ukuthi mhlawumbe umzala kade ekhuluma ngaye umsola wesihlanu.
All this just underscores one point that accused number 5 is your cousin, as you've just acceded to now.
Athi lokhu kuhambisana nenkulumo yakho qedwe kuyivuma manje ukuthi umsola wesihlanu umzala wakho.
Cha akuhambisane.
No, it does not.
Yes.
Mina Moses Villa.
I myself
number 5 umzala wami. Mina hayi ukuthi ngikhulumela omunye umuntu ukuthi uGwabeni umzala wakhe unumber 5 angikhulumela uGwabeni ngithi mina unumber 5 umzala wami.
I myself, Moses Villa, I am saying the following, that accused number 5, he is my cousin, and I am not talking on behalf of someone else. And I am not saying that he is related to Gwabeni, or maybe Gwabeni is saying that he is my cousin. I myself, I am the one who says he is my cousin.
And umshushisi mayezothi uGwabeni mayekhuluma ngomzala wakhe ukhuluma ngo-number 5 angazi ukuthi lo nkulumo leyo uyicreator kuphi ngoba uGwabeni unabantu abazalwa o-anti bakhe abazalwa o-anti baGwabeni ababiza ngomzala unabantu abazalwa ngomalume wakhe uGwabeni ababiza ngomalume ukuthi kungani umshushisi yena ethi number 5 lo angazi ukuthi ukuthathaphi.
And when Gwabeni spoke about his cousin, I am not sure, and I don't even know as to who was he referring to. And Gwabeni, he does have cousins from his aunties, and also he does have his cousins from his uncle's side. Therefore, I don't know as to where he got that from.
Ngoba uGwabeni kumele ezosho ukuthi uma ethi mzala kulo muntu lo wayesho bani hayi ukuthi umshushisi yena ayicabangela ukuthi wayesho umuntu oso.
Angizwile mfethu?
uGwabeni uye okufanele ethi mayifika la esho ukuthi mayethi umzala wayesho bani hayi ukuthi umshushisi ayicabangele ukuthi uGwabeni usho unumber 5 mayethi umzala ngoba asimazi noma ukuthi umbiza ngomzala nombiza ngobani number 5 uGwabeni.
And Gwabeni, he is the one who can answer to that, no, maybe comment to that, because of I don't know as to who was he referring to when he said mzala, meaning cousin.
Yes, we are quoting to the evidence of Constable Zungu. But be that as it may, we previously referred you to the section 2.5 of your number 0793 790 137, which serve as exhibit DD 5D in brackets Roman figure 1.
Athi bacaphuna kwinkulumo eyashiwo ke uZungu ngesikhathi bekala inkantolo kepha manje qiniso ukuthi sibheke ke udaba lwa section 205 nesigaba saka 205 sezomthetho lesi siveza ke ukushicelelwa kwazi ama cell phone record nama cell phone towers yonkana into yakhona iphela malana nenamba yakho ke u079 379 0137 ekhona ngaphansi kwemibukiso noma exhibit DD5 in brackets bese D bese Roman figure 1.
We put it to you that the cell phone records indicate that from the 4th of September 2019 up until the 21st of September 2019, your device made contact with the Western Tower in Mpumalanga.
Athumshushisi uyakuveza ukuthi nake phakathi uqala ngelanga la nge4 zaka September ngomnyaka ka 2019 kuze kugcine ngelanga la nge21 zaka September ngomnyaka ka 2019 ucingo lakho lwenza ka ama contact lungaphansi kwe Wilsington Tower esimpumalanga.
And also from the 26th of September 2019 up until the 21st of December 2019.
Futhi okunye okulandelayo futhi ngelanga liqala ngelanga lange 26 zaka September ngomnyaka 2019 kuze kugcineke ngelanga lange 21 December ngomnyaka 2019.
We indicated this in the context of Constable Zungu's evidence that you indicated to him at some point that you were in Mpumalanga.
Athi lokhu ke kuhamba nenkulumo kumnumzana uZungu naye awayikhuluma ukuthi khona ke isikhathi la kade useMpumalanga khona noma khona isikhathi wena osele waba seMpumalanga ngaso.
Ngiyayiphinda lenkulumo angazi ngize ngihlale eMpumalanga.
I'm still repeating it again. I have never stayed in Mpumalanga.
Okwesibili uPinki akazi ezekhulume ngefoni yami elayibhoxini.
And secondly, Pinky never give testimony under the being on the witness box about my cell phone.
Angazi ngize ngihlale eMpumalanga.
And I have never stayed in Mpumalanga.
Ngihlala eGoli, mangekho eGoli ngisemakhaya.
I would be here
Emahlabathini.
in Gauteng. Then if I was not here in Gauteng, then I would be in my homestead in Mahlabatini.
Well, that's what your cell phone record reveal.
Ati lokhu ke okuvelile kula cell phone record yakho.
Mina ngoba ngisho ukuthi akazi ngize ngihlale eMpumalanga. Angazi ngize ngihlale eMpumalanga nakayiwani. eMpumalanga ngiyendlula mangisuka la eGoli ngiye ekhaya. Ngiyendlula eForkrust ngibheke ekhaya. Mangisuka ekhaya ngize eGoli ngiyendlula eForkrust ngize eGoli.
I will still repeat it again. I have never stayed in Mpumalanga. How I only stayed here in Gauteng and also in KZN in my homestead. However, I would only drive past by Mpumalanga.
Forkrust.
I will drive by Forecast whenever I would be going home and whenever I would be returning back to Gauteng. The transport that I will be embarking on will also drive past by Forecast.
Are you able to proffer an explanation as to why your number made contact with the Westleton Tower in Mpumalanga for those periods that you've mentioned, 4 September 2019 until 21 September 2019, it's a period of 17 days, then 26 September 2019 until 21st of December 2019.
Umshoshothi uthi ungakhona ukusho yini ukuthi kepha kungani ke ucingo lwakho lukhishwa noma luvele ngaphansi kwethawa seWestleton eMpumalanga phakathi kwelanga lange-4 zaka September ngomnyaka ka2019 kuze kugcine ngelanga lange-21 zaka September ngomnyaka ka2019 shokuthi amalanga lawo ke amalanga awu17 futhi okwesibili nangelanga lange-26 zaka September ngomnyaka ka2019 kuze kugcine ngelanga lange-21 zaka December ngomnyaka ka2019.
The period of the second period, 26 September to 21 December 2019, it's a period of about 84 days.
How many days?
About 84 days.
Uthi umshushisi uqala liyoqala masiqala ngelanga lange-4 sibala kuze kuphele kufike ilanga lange-21 zaka September ngomnyaka ka2019 amalanga akhona phakathi lapho ke amalanga awu17 kepha masibala ke futhi ngiqala nge-26 zaka September kuze kugcine ngelanga lange-21 zaka December ngomnyaka ka2019 amalanga awu84 kade ke iselfoni lakho livela ngaphansi kwethawa laseWestleton ethawa lelo liseMpumalanga.
Ngiyayiphinda lento le angazi ngize ngihlale eMpumalanga uma umshushisi ethi mina angisho ukuthi kungani ifoni yami iveze eMpumalanga mina ifoni yami ngiyazi ukuthi ayiveze eMpumalanga umuntu angambuza ukuthi kungani ebhala ukuthi ifoni yami iveze eMpumalanga lo muntu owenze lento le angambuza ukuthi kungani ifoni yami iveze eMpumalanga ngoba mina akazi ngize ngihlale eMpumalanga.
I will still repeat it again. I have never stayed in Mpumalanga and I will not know to why my phone was then picked up by the Westleton Tower in Mpumalanga, and the only person who can come and give a testimony about that, it is the person who downloaded that 204 or maybe those records.
Ngoba ngisho uPinki mina mayifika la akazi ezekhulume ngefoni yami.
And even Pinky, when she came to court, she never spoke a word about my cell phone.
Thank you. The cell phone record, the bank records of accused number 5 have been handed up as exhibit E in brackets 6 of the NetBank account And the address that he gave there on the net bank account, Mr. Ntuli F, 5478, Zone 14, Westleton, Emelo.
May you please repeat the address again, my lord? F5478.
Zone 14, Westleton, Emelo.
Uthiko mshushisi mayelana nama-bank record ke kamsola wesihlanu kaMnumzana uNtuli akhona ngaphansi kwemibukiso ka-EEE6 asebhanga laseNetbank. Yena ke uMnumzana uNtuli ngesikhathi bekavula ke ibhanga lakhe laseNetbank ikheli elibhalisiwe kulela address bathi uMnumzana uNtuli bathi ikheli lakhona 478 Zone 14 Westleton Emelo, i-postal code yakhona u2351.
Umuntu kongakhulumela le Nedbank le naleli kheli leli uye uNtuli.
The only person who can talk about this address and about this Netbank record, it is himself, Mr. Ntuli.
Mina ngazi lutho ngale address le.
And I know nothing about this address.
Ngoba ngisho nje ukuthi mina ngaze ngihlala eMpumalanga.
Just like as I've made mention of the following, that I have never stayed in Mpumalanga.
We're not sharing a location in Westleton.
Ngabathe ningahlali ke ngaphansi kwelokishi elilodwa lapha eWestleton okwendawo eyodwa.
Cha, ngoba ngifikile la ecourt ngishilo athi mina bengihlala eFoslo, ngasuka eFoslo ngayohlala ekhaya, ngasuka ekhaya ngazohlala eThembisa nomalume.
No, I have never stayed there. Just like as I have told the court, I used to stay in Foslo. Then from Foslo, I then went and stayed in my homestead. Then from my homestead, I then came back to Gauteng and reside, stay with my uncle in Tembisa.
Akaze ngihlala eMpumalanga.
And I have never stayed in Mpumalanga.
Another name that came up in the cross-examination of accused number 4 is Spiva Ntuli. Do you know that person?
Bathelinye ke igama elivelile ngesikhathi ke ummeli kaMsola wesine kabuza imibuzo igama laka Spiva Ntuli ngabe yamazini lo muntu.
Yebo ngiyamazi Spiva Ntuli.
Yes, I do know Spiva Ntuli.
How do you know him?
Ngabe umazi kanjani?
Umalume.
He is my uncle.
And where does he live?
Uhlala kuphi nendawo?
Uswashona.
He is no more. No, he died.
Where did he live?
Bengashahlala kuphi?
Uye bengihlala naye lapha eThembisa.
He's the one I used to stay with in Tembisa.
Thank you. And how does Spiva Ntuli relate to Mabungu Ntuli?
Bathi ke uMnumzana uSphiva Ntuli ngabe uhlobene kanjani ke noMnumzana uMabhungu Ntuli?
Ngoba ngithi uSphiva umalume noMabhungu ngithi umalume. Labantu bazalwa ubaba oyi1.
Now that I said Spiva, he is my uncle, and also my Mabhungu, he is my uncle. They are sharing a same father. They are both sharing a same father.
And do you know if Spiva and Mabungu know accused number 3?
Bathi ngabe unalo yini ulwazi lokuthi uMnumzana uSphiva noMnumzana uMabhungu bayamazi yini uMnumzana uNtuli?
Cha anginalo ulwazi.
No, I have no knowledge about that.
Okay. You testify that you know accused number 4 as your uncle from the maternal side, is that correct?
Bathi wena ke washo ukuthi uMnumzana ke usina uyamazi njengomalume wakho kwehlangothi la kubomama. Nemiceleni kubomama.
Ngathi number 4 ungwangase side ndakubo kama.
I said accused number 4, he is from my maternal area.
We are going to show you certain photos
Athi bazokutshengisa ke ithombe
derived from exhibit 7.
ithombe ezingaphansi kwemibukiso yesikhombisa noma exhibit 7.
And exhibit 7, it's a USB containing downloads of accused number 3's phone by Sergeant Mabasa.
bathi lapha kuyithombe lezi khona ke bathubule noma download ngaphakathi kocingo lomsolwa wesithathu kade since kade downloadwa ke umnumzana uSergeant Mabasa.
And just for the record purposes, this was also duplicated as Exhibit 10. So Exhibit 7 and 10 refers to the downloads of accused number 3's phone by Sergeant Mabasa.
Isijobelelo exhibit 7 futhi no exhibit 10 ithombe lezi downloadwa ke umnumzana uSergeant Mabasa ngaphakathi kocingo lomsolwa wesithathu.
So
I am listening.
we're just going to show you a pool of photos without any numbering. You can just indicate if you know the persons on those photos.
Athi uthi umshushisi uzotshengisa ke wazodlalela ke ithombe lezi kepha ayimakhiwe ngokuyibalo ukuthi isithombe sokuqala isesibili sesithathu kepha ithombe nje kuphela. Manje ke into ecela ukuthi uyenze uma ngabe kunomuntu omaziyo okhona ngaphakathi kwale ithombe ucela ukuthi umtshele.
Izocela ukuyikhuluma kanje
Mana ke sotobe kancane.
Without with the level of the court, I'm trying to follow the photo number of Exhibit S. Thank you.
Well, we will number them at the later stage.
No, number them as you display them.
Yes.
Kade ecela ke
This will be the
umeli
first photo.
ethombe izongehlula ukukhuluma ngayo ethombe ngoba engcono uma imshushi sizobuza ukuthi mina ngiyayibona kulesa sithombe lesa ngoba umuntu ozazi kakhulu lapha ya yimi angazi omunye umuntu mayesesithombeni ukuthi ubukeka kanjani so ukuba yena uthi mina angisho ukuthi ngikhona lapha ya noma angikho ilokho bezovela ngani mayezothi angithi lapha ngibona bani angiboni bani kuzongehlula lokho ngoba ifoni akusiyona eyami ifoni ka number 3 ngoba ngisho number 3 ukuthi mina bengingamazi ngiqala ukumazi eBosberg so angikhona ukuthi ngakhona ukukhuluma ngezinto ezisefonini yakhe noma ngefoni yakhe.
My lord, it would have been better if you were to ask me to identify myself if I happen to appear on the pictures which are beamed on the screen. However, now that the cell phone is not mine, it will be very much difficult or hard for me to say as to whom do I see on the pictures, simply because of those pictures, they were never downloaded in my cell phone, and then they were downloaded in accused number 3's cell phone. Therefore, he can be the only person to testify on that. And as I have said it here in court before, I never knew accused number 3 prior before our appearance at the Boksburg Magistrate Court, and that is when I began to know him during our first appearance at the Boksburg Magistrate Court.
And mangizela eboxini ngizoyikhulumela mina angizili kuzokhulumela omunye umuntu noma uzokhomba la ngizoyikhulumela mina into engizelela ngizele mina la ngoba ngifunge ngaphansi kwesifungo ngifungele mina la.
And as I am standing here under the witness box, I came here, and by the time I was here, I took an oath. As I took an oath to tell the truth about what I know.
But you can just merely state whether you recognize any of the persons on the photo.
Umshushi secela ukuthi usho uma ngabe khona yini umuntu ombona mhlawumbe omkhumula mhlawumbe omaziyo okhona ngaphakathi kwale ithombe.
Ngiphinde ngicela ithombe kunzima ukukhomba umuntu esithombeni ukulula ukukhomba umuntu uma umbona umuntu omaziyo ukuthi nanga umuntu engimaziyo mara makusesithombeni kuba nzima ukuthi ungakhona ukukhomba umuntu.
I'll repeat it again. It will be very much hard for me to identify a person on the picture, unlike having to identify a person in person by seeing them with my two naked eyes.
It's
Flesh.
Ngoba ukhona unumber 3 umnikazi wezithombe nomnikazi wefoni. Ngicabanga ukuthi bengaba lula bengaba kuhle uma lembuzo le yalezi ithombe lezi ingaqondana naye straight.
And now that accused number 3, he is present here in court, I think it would have been much more easier if these questions were to posed to him, not were to be asked from him, because of he is the owner of the cell phone, not me.
Ngoba ngingathuwa sengiqamba amanga uma ngizothi umuntu lo engimbona esithombeni ngithi usibanibani makufika umnikazi wefoni etaxi usibanibani lo usibanibani ngoba abantu la emhlabeni umhlaba ongaka kunabantu abafana sengazuthi bazalwa umama oyedwa noma ungakwazi kubahlukanisa uma ubona omunye ethembisa mawufika la ePitori ubone ofana nalo yamuntu ombona ethembisa uyithethe usabona umuntu oyiwana usubona abantu abehlukene abangahlobana nokuhlobana.
And if I were to say that this person who is depicted on the picture is so and so, and however, when the owner of the person comes and give a testimony about the person who I have already identified as a certain person, then what if the owner of the person comes and say, no, this is not so and so, this is so and so, and again, my lord, here in the entire world, there are so many people who both look alike, even though they were not birthed by the same mother. And if I were to give an example, I would be, let's say I'm in Tembisa and then I see this a certain person. Then from Tembisa, I travel to Pretoria, and as soon as I get here into Pretoria, then I happen to see the same face as the first person whom I had already seen in Tembisa. But however, you might find that it is not the same person whom I had already saw in Tembisa. And it can be only accused number 3 to come and give such testimony, or not to come and identify the persons who are depicted on those pictures.
Let's put it to you this way. Are you able to recognize Mabungu Ntuli on the photo?
Athi tisibeke ngalendlela ke la kuwe mhlekazi, ngabe mnumzana ngabe uyakhona yini ukubona umnumzana uMabhungu Ntuli kule ithombe?
Cha.
No.
And accused number 4, Mapisa?
Umnumzana ke wesine umnumzana Maphisa?
Cha.
No.
Accused number 3?
Umsola wesithathu?
Cha.
No.
Right. We are, and on that photo,
Lesithombe?
Kumele umsheshisa ngibuze angikwazi
are you able to
ukuthi
recognize any of the persons? That is what we asked you in the beginning.
Uthi kumsheshisi ngabe ukhona yini umuntu omaziyo kule sithombe lesi esifikile manje?
cha.
No.
This photo,
Kulesi sithombe esifikile manje?
Akekho engimaziyo.
There is no one that I know from the picture.
this photo,
Kulesi sithombe?
Cha.
No.
Ingoba ngichazile ezithombe inzima ukuthi ungakhomba umuntu esithombeni. Umuntu ukwazi ukuthi umkhombe uma umuntu umbona ukuthi nangu umuntu oso. Umuntu esithombeni uyakwazi ukuyibona. Uma ngifaka sami isithombe lapha, ngiyakwazi ukuyibona noma kuthiwa ngimi ngayiphi direction, ngiyakwazi ukuyibona ukuthi hayi yimi lo.
Pertaining to the issue of the pictures, it is very hard to identify persons who are depicted on the pictures. It's unlike when you are seeing a person with your 2 naked eyes in flesh. It's only then that you will be able to identify such a person.
this photo,
Mrs. Tombe. And my apologies, my lord. Only if you were to show me a picture that depicts myself, even if I'm standing on a certain direction, therefore I would be able to identify myself from such a picture.
and on this photo,
Mrs. Tombe.
Umsheshisi ngicela ukuthi angibuze qole manje lesithombe mina ngazi ukuthi uthi lesithombe kukanjani. Kumele abuze ukuthi lesithombe kwenzaka angitshela ukuthi kwenzakalani ukuze ngizokhona ukuphendula answer straight nami.
My lord, only if you were to ask me a direct question and not just say on this photo, I will only be able to give testimony if you ask me a direct question about a certain picture.
yes. But that is already on record. The context of these photos, this photo is already on record.
Lokho sekukhona ngaphansi kwerecord ekushicilelwe ukuthi umbuzo uthini.
Mina angikhulumela irecord, ngikhulumela ukuthi mina ngizwe ukuthi umsheshisi ungibuza muphi umbuzo ngiphendule lo mbuzo angibuza wona.
I am not speaking for record itself. I am only speaking on my behalf. If you were to ask me a direct question, therefore, I would be in a better position to comment or to answer from such a question.
We'll come back to yes. But it's already admitted that it's accused number 3 and 5. Are you able to recognize them on the photo?
But usekushiya ukuthi ke umsola wesithathu futhi nowesihlanu abakhona kulesithombe manje ngabe ungakhona ukubakhomba mhlawumbe ukusho ukuthi yibo empeleni yibo labo noma cha akusibo.
Cha angikho esimeni sokuthi ngingakhomba ukuthi kodwa ngoba bakhona bona yibo abangafike bebona ukuthi bayibo labaya balapha.
No, I am not in a position to make a comment or not to admit that yes, indeed, it is them. Now that they are present here in court, and it will be best if they can be asked such question.
This photo?
Please, Tombe.
Nakhona ngiphinde ngichaze ukuthi khona umuntu engimbonayo.
Must I say that is there any person whom I am able to recognize?
Yes, it's already on record. There is 3 and 4.
But yebo sekushiya ukuthi ngomsola wesithathu futhi nowesine. Bona khona into omaziyo kuso Sithombe lesi.
Angikhona ukubona mina lapha ukuthi obani abantu.
No, I can't see the people nor the persons who are depicted on the picture.
This one?
Places Tombe.
I think the court, and I do not intend to stall what the state is doing now, but the court gave a specific directive after Advocate Numalu stood up and said, we need to follow exactly what is happening there. And the court said, you need to number these photos as they are being beamed there, but that is not happening. It's only this photo. So we don't know what photo number is this. And in any event, my lord, follow up to that, the state says it is already on record that is accused number 5 and accused number 3. So I don't know what's the relevance of asking this witness to confirm that, because it is already on record.
But it's not on record that he identified them. Am I right, sir?
Yes, indeed, ma'am.
Thank you,
Yes,
madam.
listen.
But the numbering is still outstanding.
Yeah, Mr. Baloi, just number photos. Start from the beginning again. 1, and then, because it's exhibit D, is that not so?
Yes, we will number them.
Yeah, but so that the numbering gets onto the record.
That is a good business.
Please.
My colleague will number them. In the meantime, can we move on to a different topic?
Ekuthi sime kancane ke ngokuyithombe lezi kwamanje ke sibheke ke ulunye udaba.
Brigadier Gininda testified that there are objective factors that confirm what is contained in your confession and your pointings out. And we're just briefly going to refer to those factors for your comment.
Confession in what, my lord?
Confession and pointings out.
Bathi umnumzana uBrigadier Gininda khona ke inkulumo awayisho ukuthi khona udaba mhlawumbe noma ke izinto ezikhona phakathi kwe-confession noma kusho ukuthi statement esivuma ke amacala noma ke icala futhi ne-pointing out.
Lalela.
I am listening.
Firstly, that both statements detailed a similar version, the confession and the pointings out.
Bathi i-statement lezo ke zihambisana ke nenkulumo ekhulunyiwe ngaphakathi kwe-confession futhi nangale pointing out ngesikhathi yobatshengisa noma yokhomba.
Ngiyaphinda futhi akaze ngenze statement.
I still maintain it again. I have never made a statement.
Uma zifana ngasho ukuthi umuntu engambuza leyo nto leyo uGininda, uMbotho, uHadebe yibo abantu engababuza leyo nto leyo ngalezi statement lezi. Akukho engikwazi ngalezi statement lezi.
If there are any similarities from those statements, the only people who can be asked about such, it is Mr. Brigadier Gininda and Mr. Mbotho
uHadebe.
and Hadebe also.
Ngoba bonke labantu umuntu bebeqhumana naye bebeqhumana noGininda.
And all those people, they were in a contact with Mr. Gininda.
And that in both Exhibit FF and Exhibit GG, FF is the confession, GG is the notes of the pointing out. That reference is made to a traditional healer known as Umkulu.
bathi khona ke udaba oluvelile phakathi ku-statement sovuma kamacala confession ke leyo engaphansi kuka exhibit FF futhi pointing out wona ke ngaphansi ku exhibit ka GG bathi khona ke igama elivelile kuzo zombini le statement igama lenyanga mhlawumbe sangoma basibiza ngokuthi umkhulu noma igama laso kuumkhulu.
Ngasho ngathi into yonke le engayibuza kuGininda uHadebe uMbotho ngoba mina ngasho ngathi lo muntu kuthiwa umkhulu angimazi naye akangazi.
I have said it before that all those questions it will be better if they are asked from Gininda, Hadebe and Mboto, because of that traditional healer I don't know him and he does not even know me.
Yes. And that in both exhibits FF and GG, reference is made to the fact that the traditional healer Mkhulu was consulted before the incident regarding the prospects of success and after the incident for cleansing.
Bathi ke lezi zombili khona ke udaba olwakhulunywa luthi ke inyanga lenaqala naya kuyo qanhla mina hamba naya kuyo qala ngaphambi kokuthi nihambe noshaya ke umsebenzi nohlola nikwenza inhlolo zokuthi ngabe umsebenzi uzohamba kahle yini futhi nangemuva kokwenza kumsebenzi bese nabuyela emuva kuyo ngesikhathi kade niyogeza.
Ngiyaphinda futhi umuntu engambuza lento le uGininda uMbotho uHadebe ayikho inyanga engake ngaya kuyo awukho umsebenzi engake ngawuyela enyangeni awukho umsebenzi engathi mangiqeda ukwenza ngabuyela enyangeni futhi ngawogeza angaze kube khona inyanga engenza kuyo lonto leyo and lo muntu lo mkhulu lo ngiyasho ukuthi angimazi naye akangazi.
And I still repeat it again, it would be best if those questions were to ask from Mr. Hadebe, Mr. Mboto, and Mr. Gininda. And I have never went to consult a Sangoma before I do any work. And even I have never even also went back to the Sangoma after doing a certain work. And again, I don't know such Mkulu, and he even the Mkulu himself, he does not know me.
And that you pointed out the address of Mkhulu in Palm Ridge.
Ebathi wena ke wena wakhomba iaddress likaMkhulu ePalm Ridge.
Ngiyaphinda futhi umuntu engambuza lonto le uGininda uMbotho uHadebe ayikho address engangayikhomba ePalm Ridge angaze ngize ngikhombe address kaMkhulu umkhulu angimazi ukuthi uhlala kuphi umkhulu akangazi naye ukuthi ngihlala kuphi angimazi nokumbona ngaqala ukumbona la eboxini naye akangazi.
I still repeat it again, those questions it would be best if they were to ask from Mboto, Mr. Hadebe and Mr. Gininda, and I have never pointed out any address in Palm Ridge, and I don't even know any address in Palm Ridge, and even that Mkhulu, he does not know me. It was my first time seeing him here in court when he was under the witness box.
During his evidence on the 18th of October 2024, page 14, Brigadier Gininda testified as follows regarding the two names that appear in both exhibits FF and GG, namely Marco and Makimbi Buthelezi. He said the following, but in his confession, my lord, he then introduces Marco Buthelezi and Silani as the co-perpetrators who were present. We followed this version, my lord, then continues on page 15 and found that this was not correct because these two people were in prison from 2013 up to 2016.
Sorry, what's the other name? It's Marcos
Marco and Makimbi.
and Makimbi.
Yes.
Umshushisi ecaphuna ke kunkulumo eshicilelwe la enkantolo eyakhulunywa ngelanga la nge-18 ngenyanga ka-October ngomnyaka ka-2024 uye kumnumzana uBrigadier Gininda ngaphansi kwekhasi lesi-14 noma page 14 bathi yena ke wathi kepha ke mayelana nodaba lwe-statement sovumacala nkosi yenkantolo yena ke waveza amagama amabili igama lakaMarco Buthelezi futhi negama lakaSelani njengabanye babantu kanti kakade bekhona beyingxenye ngesikhathi lesiya wabe futhi wathi kepha bona udaba lolu balisala ke emuva kepha ke Nkosi yenkantolo ngesikhathi esisele ngosathi ukuthi cha bengasilona iqiniso leli ngoba labantu ababili laba kade bengekho ngaso isikhathi phakathi kumnyaka ka2013 nomnyaka ka2016 ngoba kade besejele.
Ngiyaphinda futhi umuntu engingambuza ngayo ke lento le uYugininda, uMbotho, uHadebe. Mina ayikho into engiyaziyo ngoba uyo wafika nawo lamagama la uGininda oMakho elikaqiniselana waphinde wafika nalokutanzi futhi okukhomba ukuthi uGininda uyo wazi ngoqiniselana ngoba nobe ubuphutanzi wasebenzisa igama likaqiniselana futhi noma ebophamili sebenzisa igama likaqiniselana futhi uyo umuntu owazi igama likaqiniselana uyo umuntu owaziqiniselana.
I still repeat it again. The only person who can come and give testimony about this, no, maybe the only person who can be asked about this, it is himself, Mr. Gininda, because of he's the one who came up. No, he's the one who introduced these two names. Because of during the time he was with me, he's the one who had introduced the name of Qiniselani, and even by the time he was with accused number 2, Mr. Ntanzi, he's the one who introduced the name of Qiniselani, and I know nothing about this.
And he testified further at line 19. He says he found Makimba Buthelezi at Kalakabusha prison in KZN. That is where he was incarcerated. And testified that the records confirm indeed that he was in detention from 2013 together with his brother Marco, and they were released briefly in 2016, and that thereafter Marco was then killed. And he says he thinks it was around 2019. Says we also obtained his death certificate.
Sorry, you said the name of the prison is what?
Kalakabusha.
Kalakabusha. Were the records produced as exhibits yet? I can't remember.
Well, they were not, reference was just merely made to
Okay.
get, they were not handed up.
Okay.
Inkosi yenkantolo beyibuza ke igama lejele kumshushisi wathi umshushisi iqala kabusha wacela ukubuza futhi wabuza futhi ukuthi ngabe mhlawumbe amarekhoda lapha ejele afika yini le nkantolo ukuthi umshushisi cha basangafika afikile kepha basangabimikisi ngaphambi kwenkantolo. Manje malana nenkulumo ke ikhona ngaphansi kwekhasi lesi-15 ngelanga lange-18 ka-October ngomnyaka 2024 kade kukhulunywa kuye umnumzana uGininda. Ujena umnumzana uGininda ngesikhathi bekathola yena-ke lo muntu athola ukuthi sekasejele laseqala kabusha ejele lonkosi yenkantolo lelaphayana-ke kusifundazwe saKwaZulu Natal. Wabe futhi washo ukuthi ngesikhathi lesi kusenzeka lokhu yena kade asejele ngesikhathi kusenzeka lokhu bekasejele and futhi amarekhodi alaphayana ejele ayasho khona njalo futhi abakuvuma lokho ukuthi yebo ngomnyaka 2013 bekasejele lo muntu kepha yena futhi nomfowabo uMarco kepha ke bona bayabadedelwa noma bakhishwa ke ejele phakathi kumnyaka ka2016 kepha ngesikhathi beqeda ukuphuma ejele futhi yena ke umnumzana uSelani besemuva kwalokho ke uMarco yena ke wabulawa lokho ucathi mhlawumbe kwenzeka phakathi kumnyaka ka2019 athena futhi wayithola ilokozana incwadi emvumayo ukuthi yebo sekashonile incwadi leyo bathi death certificate ngesingisi.
Angazi uGininda wazi ngayo yonke lento le. Mina akukho engikwaziyo.
I know nothing about this. It is only Mr. Gininda who knows about this.
Then at line 20, he testified as follows: Brigadier Gininda, still on page 15, and my lord, in the description of accused 1, in his confession, he described one of these individuals as having the dreadlocks and being the one carrying the firearm. In other words, he gives this description. In our view, based on our investigation, it is accused number 3.
Umshushisi bekaphinda futhi efunda kwinkulumo eyashicilelwa la enkantolo ngalo ilanga lange-18 zaka-Okthobha ngomnyaka 2014 kumugqa wesi-20 eyakhulunywa kumnumzana uGininda. Lathi umnumzana uGininda yena-ke inkosi yenkantolo wathola-ke isikhangiso somsula wokuqala ukuthi umuntu ujakala kanjani. Lokhu kuthule ngaphakathi kwe-confession. Wathi yena kwamchaza lo mhlawumbe washo ukuthi lo muntu oyedwa lo ujakala njengomuntu onjani, futhi nalapho ikhanda-ke bathi bekana ama-threats, futhi lo muntu loyo uyena kade aphethe-ke isibhamu. Bathi amanye amagama-ke lokhu kade ekusho noma lesikhangiso bekasitshela bona aboGininda ngesikhathi lesiyana-ke kuyena kwangajangakala ukuthi ngesikhathi bekenza ukusesha kwecala noma ukuphila kwecala kwavela ukuthi lo muntu loyo-ke uye umsola wesithathu.
Ngiyaphinda futhi ngithi angazi lutho ngayo yonke lento ebhalwe la, ngoba ngisho ukuthi ukhona umuntu wama-dread kwafika noGininda eFosaurus ukuthi khona umuntu wama-dread. Angazi umuntu wama-dread, mina akaze ngikhuluma umuntu wama-dread, ayikho into engiyaziyo ngama-dread.
I will still repeat it again. I still repeat it again, my lord. I know nothing about this, and the only person who introduced a person with a dreadlock, it was Mr. Gininda. Even by the time we were at Fosaurus, he's the one who introduced such a person with a dreadlock, and I never knew anyone with a dreadlock.
And he testified further on page 16, the proceedings of 18 October 2024, line 2. Furthermore, my lord, he does make mention in this confession that he was informed that when the perpetrators went inside the house, they demanded cell phone and money. It is contained in his confession. Now, this is in line with what the witnesses inside the house are saying, that the perpetrators demanded cell phone and money. He told this to Colonel Mboto and Lieutenant Colonel Khadebe.
Athi sisengaphansi kwenkulumo eyashicilelwa phansi la enkantolo ngelanga lange-18 ngenyanga ka-Okthobha ngomnyaka ka-2024 kwekhasi le-16. Wathi futhi inkosi yenkantolo uma ngijobelela yena-ke wakhuluma kudaba lwakhe le-statement sokuvuma icala noma amacala mayelana-ke ney'gebengu lezi ezangena ngaphakathi kwaloya muzi, ukuthi ngesikhathi kade zingene ngaphakathi kwaloya muzi iy'gebengu zafuna abomakhalekhukhwini futhi-ke nemali. Lokhu kukhona le nkulumo lena ikhona futhi ngaphakathi kwestatement sakhe sokuvuma-ke amacala. Bathi yena-ke manje lokhu siyakubona ukuthi kuyahambisana nenkulumo eyakhulunywa ofakazi kade bekhona ngaphakathi kwaloya muzi, ukuthi iy'gebengu mhlawumbe igilamkhuba lezi zangena ngaphakathi kwaloya muzi zafuna abomakhalekhukhwini ama-cellphone ke lawo futhi nomnotho osho ukuthi imali ke leyo. Lokhu wakutshela futhi umnumzana uColonel Mboto noLieutenant Colonel Khadebe.
Ngiyaphinda asikho istatement engasenzayo uHadebe naNgibotho, ngoba ngithi mina le nto ebhalwe la uma ningayibuza uHadebe, uMbotho, uGininda, akukho engikwaziyo mina. Awukho umuzi engikwaziyo kwathathwa kuwo amafoni nemali, okwafunakala kuwo amafoni nemali. Awukho umuzi engikwaziyo onjengalowo.
I still maintain myself again. The only people who can come and comment on this, or maybe give a testimony about this, it is himself, Mr. Gininda, Mr. Mboto, and Mr. Khadebe. And I know nothing about the perpetrators who went inside a certain house, and I don't even know such a house whereby the perpetrators who had gone into that house had demanded cell phones and money. And furthermore, my lord, I have never made any statement to any of these persons who are mentioned here.
And labantu basho khona la eboxini ukuthi bona bayafonelana.
And even those people, they testify, they give their testimony under the witness box as it follows, that they were in contact, they were communicating.
Basebenza bonke bangamaphoyisa.
And they are all working together, and they are police officers.
Abantu ngabuza bonayo ngalento lebhalwa.
And the only persons who can be asked, it is only them about what is written here.
And he continues, still on page 16. He says, my lord, furthermore, in this confession, he does make mention of a white polo that he says was used. The evidence that we have is that it was a silver polo, so he was close to describing the right car, but a different color, a gray color. I mean, a gray polo, my lord, and that the gray polo, my lord, insofar as our investigation is concerned, it is associated with accused 5. Insofar as the vehicle was concerned, that is a vehicle that was used during the commission of this offense, and it was driven by accused 5, my lord. This is from lines 9 up to 18.
Basakhuluma ngayo ke inkulumo eyashicilelwa ngaphansi kwekhasi le-16 ngalo ilanga lange-18 ngenyanga ka-October ngomnyaka ka-2014 la khona kumnumzana uGininda wathi washo le nkulumo elandelayo ukuthi futhi ngisasho inkosi enkantolo ukuthi ngaphakathi ke kwestatement esiyasivuma ke icala umdla amacala confession ke leyo ke ukhulumile yena ke mayelana nesikhangiso semoto noma mayelana nemoto ke kade kuyimoto emhlophe imoto kade kuyipholo yiyo kade isetshenziswa ke futhi mayelana ufakazi lobu ke lokhu kuhambisana nokuthi ke imoto khona kade kuyipholo esilver ngokumbala futhi yena ke uye kade ekhona ngasitshela ngesikhangiso semoto le ukuthi kade injani ke futhi nombala ke phakathi uhlukile kulombala ke kade ugrey ke ngokumbala wathi uthi ngisho ukuthi ke imoto egrey ke ngokumbala inkosi enkantolo kuyipholo iyona imoto egrey ke le inkosi enkantolo nanoma ngisho ukuthi mayelana nokuphenya ke icala mhlawumbe kusetsha icala lokhu ikhona kwavela ukuthi imoto le kade kuyimoto kade isetshenziswa ke umsolwa wesihlanu futhi waqhubeka washo khona njalo ukuthi yena ke mayelana nokwazi lwakhe nolwazi lakhe ke lokhu kuhambisana nokuthi le moto lesikhangiso lena ke iyona kade isetshenziswa ke ngelanga lesigameko ngesikhathi lesikhathi imoto khona futhi ngesikhathi leso ke imoto eshayelwa ke uye umsola wesihlanu.
Yaphinda yikho i-confession engayenza statement engasenzayo akaze ayikho imoto engakhuluma ngayo uGininda nangibotho nakubana ayikho imoto engakhuluma ngayo nje. I
still repeat it again. I have never made any confession nor statement to anyone, and I have never even spoke about any vehicle, not even a polo, not even any other vehicle to Mr. Gininda and or to Mr. Mboto or to Mr. Hadebe, and I know nothing about this. The only persons who can be asked this, it is Mr. Gininda, Mr. Mboto, and Mr. Hadebe. And I know nothing about what's written on this.
Superintendent Matlow, the INATIS expert, testified about 2 infringement notices that were issued to Mr. Fisokuhle Ntuli, ID number 86011 056120086. The first one was issued on 9 February 2016. The driver was Mr. F. Ntuli with the ID number that has been put on record with the cell phone number 07330 59202, and it was a Volkswagen Polo hatchback, and the color was white.
Khona imininingwane bekayifunda uyifunda ke umshushisi njengamanje kamnomzana ke uFisokuhle Ntuli wenombolo lezi ezilandelayo inombolo zakhe zakamazisi lana eNingizimu Afrika 8601 110 5612086 ukuthi nake wathola ke mhlawumbe amshake ngamathikithi okushayela-ke lapho ke bemshaya bembhala inotice yakhona ngaphansi kuka 01 dash as 0011-01 689990-0 lokhu ekushayo ke iphoyisa ke lomgwaqo mhlawumbe traffic officer umnumzana uMJ Stofile osebenza ngaphansi kuma officers infrastructure kwale nombolo elandelayo u4951 2K9R lokhu basebenzela ngaphansi kwe JMPD wena omkhipha la lithikithi lokuthi bamtholesha le muntu mhlawumbe ngentetha ngendlela amthole ngayo imininingwane khona ke ngalana ngaphakathi kwe document leli uNtuli F futhi ke inombolo yakhe umazisi wakhe walana eNingizimu Afrika ngale nombolo bese ngifundile iqala license code yakhe kade ku C1 lena code abayibhalile telephone number abayibhalile nefax abayibhalile futhi inombolo zakhe zocingo ileze umuntu wesilisa wala eNingizimu Afrika iPDP code nayo abayibhalile inombolo zakhe zocingo kade ku 073 kade ku 073 305 9202 lokhu nake imoto kade ehamba ngayo abayibhalile ke license disc or babhale ukuthi lapha EKG 615 GP inombolo ke zemoto ze registration number wathi license disc ayikho ayibhaliwe ihatchback imoto yakhona kade ku Volkswagen akayazi ukuthi njani basathi imhlophe ngokumbala.
Lale.
I am listening.
And furthermore, in respect of the court record of 25 March 2024, page 35, during the cross-examination of Advocate Michelle Lolo, she says, in respect of the white polo, and the date of the infringement, if I'm correct, is 9 February 2016, and Mr. Matlow says that is correct, my lord.
Bathi kukhona ke inkulumo ikhona inkulumo eyakhulunywa ke umama uAdvocate Mshololo ukuthi kumayelana nemoto kade ke kuyipholo emhlophe enale nombolo ezilandelayo registration number yemoto ke EKG 061 GP futhi lokhu iticket leli kade bemshaye ngalo ke lena ke uma eqinisile bamshaya ngeticket lakhe ngelanga la nge9 kaFebruary ngomnyaka 2016 umnumzana uMatlowu wakuvuma ukuthi yebo kuyiqiniso lokho.
Then
Lalela kodwa ngiyacabanga le nkulumo le ngoba ibhekene no number 5 unumber 5 ukhona uyena umuntu ongakhona ukuphendula le nkulumo le noma ukuthi azwe le nkulumo le umshushisa angizwisa wona ngoba number 5 ukhona uzothi mayifika la eboxini bese kuba uya amtshena lezi indaba zama traffic cop nani nani.
Yes, I am listening. However, now that accused number 5 he is present here in court, he is the only person who can come and give testimony about these traffic cops and stuff, and I know nothing about this.
yes, but the polo, a white polo, is mentioned in the confession and pointings out.
Bathi ke imoto ke kuyipholo emhlophe ngokombala bakhulunyiwe ke ngayo ngaphakathi kwe-confession futhi ngaphakathi kwe-pointing out.
Ngiyaphinda futhi lezo zinto okukhulunywe ngazo lapho ngiyasho ukuthi akaze ngenze statement umuntu ongambuza lezinto lezo ungabuza uGininda uMbotho noHadebe angazilutho ngaleyo nto leyo nangaleyo pholo elimhlophe ayikho into engiyaziyo ngalo.
I still maintain myself again. I have never made any statement. I have never made a statement nor a confession. And the only persons who can be asked about such, it is Mr. Gininda, Mr. Mboto, and Mr. Hadebe, and I know nothing about what is written there.
And the second infringement notice pertaining to a polo that Mr. Sukmatlo referred to occurred on the 20th of March 2016.
Bathi elinye ke ithikithi umnumzana ke uMatlowu wakhulume ngalo ke lenzeka ngelanga la nge-20 zakaMarch ngomnyaka ka-2016.
And
Lalela.
I am listening.
the vehicle was a Volkswagen Polo, gray in color, driven by Mr. F. Ntuli, same ID number.
Umshushisi bekafuna ke inkulumo ebhaliwe lana ke eqhamuka kwabantu bamaphoyisa wezomgwaqo shama traffic cop kaMnumzana kaUntuli uthi washake ngethikithi ngelanga la nge-20 zakaMashi ngomnyaka ka2016 futhi imoto bekayishayela kade ku Volkswagen Polo enombala ke ugrey futhi inombolo zakhe zakamazisi saseyilezi ayezodwa ayishintshile.
Kodwa ngoba bengishilo ukuthi umuntu ongakhona ukubuza lo noma umtshelele izinto lezi kube kuyikuthi uyayivuma noma uyayiphika uye uNtuli umuntu owazi ngale zinto lezi. Mina mawungitshela izinto lezi umshushisi angazi lutho ayikho engiyaziyo ngale zinto lezi angitshela zona. And mina ngisiyena uNtuli mina ngumuzi Sibiya.
Just like as I have said it before, my lord, the only person who can come and be asked about such, it is himself, Mr. Ntuli, as he is present before the court, and I know nothing about what is written here.
And on the 25th of March, 2024, page 38, line 1 up to 4, Advocate Mshololo says the following, and then let us move, during the cross-examination of Sup Matlo, then let us move on to paragraph K, which is according to my understanding, the third infringement, but you'll correct me. It is an infringement dated 20 March 2016. And at line 8, Advocate Mshololo, paragraph, if I'm correct, it refers to a gray Polo. Then line 22, Advocate Mshololo, the accused will tell this court that he had hired this motor vehicle only for 2 days during the period 2016 and not in 2014. Then just to complete the picture on page 41, still 25 March 2024, in re-examination, the state asked Sup Matlo what the true color of the Polo is, and he said, and this is at line 18, Mr. Matlo, my lord, the true color of the Polo is silver.
Uyaphinda futhi kumshushisi ucaphuna kwenkulumo eyakhulunywa ngelanga la nge-25 ngenyanga kaMashi ngomnyaka ka2024 ekhona ngaphansi kwekhasi le-38 la khona umama Advocate Mshololo bekakhuluma noma la wakhuluma khona mayelana no paragraph K ukuthi asambe ke manje sibheke lapha ngaphansi ku paragraph K uma ngabe ayizwisisa kahle ke ukuthi ke iticket lesithathu kade litholile uma ngabe eqinisile likhona ngaphansi ku paragraph K futhi lona lila walithola ngelanga la nge-20 zakaMashi ngomnyaka ka2016 athi akuyabona lelo bese ke wabuya ke umama Mshololo futhi wakhuluma ukuthi umsolwa yena ke uzofika atshela inkantolo ukuthi imoto kade iqashile le moto ngahamba amalanga nje amabili ngaphambi umnyaka ngayiqashile lena amalanga amabili ngawo umnyaka ka2014 kepha ngayiqashile ngawo umnyaka ka2014 wabuya futhi umnumzana Matlo wathi my lord umbala ukuyiqini umbala weqiniso wemoto lena ke eyikuyiphulu usilver.
Mina angazi lutho ngoba uma Mshololo esho ukuthi uachoose uzoza eboxini usho unumber 5 umuntu okhulunywa ngayo lamathikithi la hayi unumber 1 mina angazi lutho ngalezi imoto lezi ngoba ethi uzoza uachoose number 5 uye umuntu ozoza la eboxini ezokhuluma hayi mina angazi lutho ngayo yonke lento lena.
I still maintain it again. Now that Advocate Mshololo said that accused number 5 will come and tell the court, she meant it by saying that only accused number 5 will indeed come and tell the court about this. Myself, I am not accused number 5. I am Muzi Sibiya, and I know nothing about this.
But you mentioned a Volkswagen Polo in both Exhibit GG and Exhibit FF.
Athi ke bona ke wakhuluma ngembala wemoto kuyi-grey kuyi-polo phakathi kwi-statement ezikhona ngaphansi kwimibukiso ka-GG 40 nemibukiso ka-FF.
namanje ngiyasho ngithi akaze ngize ngenze istatement ayikho imoto engangakhuluma ngayo.
Again, I have never made any statement and I have never made mention of any vehicle.
Akaze ngikhulume ngaphola, akaze ngikhulume nganix. Angazi lutho ngestatement, asistatement engasenzayo.
I have never spoke of a polo or VW and I did not even make any statement.
Let us it's time for the short adjournment. Are we
Oh,
going
that's what.
to take
Raymond.